star, sure and true, only he can. A light to the world that is gold. My God, his story had done been told. Moses hit that rock, Moses hit that rock, we are thirsty today. Moses hit that rock, Moses hit that rock, come on, don't play. Born in Egypt, the Jew they tried to kill, placed in a basket and now so couldn't steal. That Pharaoh grew so she could reach you. You're killing a taskmaster made Pharaoh blue. Moses hit that rock, Moses hit that rock, we are thirsty today. Moses hit that rock, Moses hit that rock, come on, don't play. Even though you stuttered, given choice of color gold, angel God in hand gave chance to grow. Your choice was cold, that burned your lips. Thanks to angel who gave you a good tip. Moses hit that rock, Moses hit that rock, we are thirsty today. Moses hit that rock, Moses hit that rock, come on, don't play. That's Moses Hit That Rock, guys. If y'all want to hear that song, go on my community page, and you can hear it all in full. I'll be playing the rest of it as soon as we get into this and do it, and we'll be done. If you want to hear more of the melody and you think that me cutting it in short is wrong, just let me know. Comment in here, let me know, because I want to know your input. I don't want to not be able to get your input, guys. I just figured I'd do it a little bit shorter because I've done run. Sorry, I'm wheezing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them today. And no, I don't smoke cigarettes, so I think I'm catching a light cold, but I'm going to hang in there because God's stronger than me. This one we're going to be reading is From My Utmost for Its Highest, Classic Edition by Oswald Chambers. Now, guys, y'all can get this book. It's at the Christian bookstore. This one here is leather bound. Very nice quality book. Silver gilded. I don't know if you could see it on the camera or not, but it's all silver gilded. Beautiful book. Wonderful man that, well, his wife wrote it after he passed away in the early 1900s. She took his memoirs, boy, that's a mouthful, for Arkansas, and planted them all in this book. And I'm glad she did, because we're learning a lot from him. Now, as you know, if you followed my last one, we had Are You Ready to Be Offered? Part 1. Well, we've got a part 2 because there's 2 pages, same title. And we're going to call it Part 1, Part 2. If you didn't hear Part 1, go back and hear Part 1 after you hear Part 2 then. And if you'd rather go listen at 1 and then come back and play 2, that's fine too, whatever the case may be. But if you want the whole truth, that's the best way to do. And this one here is Are You Ready to Be Offered? Part 2. Well, this comes from 2 Timothy. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. 2 Timothy, chapter 4, verse 6. And it says, I am already being poured out as a drink offering. Sorry if I mess up today after doing about 7 or 8 of them. Everything kind of runs together when you don't have on your glasses. But I'm still going to make it through it. So, thank you, Carl, for the light I've got up there. As you can tell, it keeps me bright on my face. But this one here keeps it on the book. I've got another little book up there, or little light book thing. And it just don't get it off enough. But old Carl's light is strong and keep me glowing. So here we go. It says, I am now ready to be offered. This is the King James Version. It is a transaction of will, not of sentiment. Tell God you are ready to be offered. Then let the consequences be what they may. There is no strand of complaint now, no matter what God does. God puts you through the crisis in private. No one person can help another. Externally, the life may be the same. The difference is the will. Go through the crisis in will. Then when it comes externally, there will be no thought of the cost. If you do not transact in a will with God along this line, you will end in awakening sympathy for yourself. You know, we must realize it's God who's in charge. It's God's will that needs to be met, not our own. If we are living for ourselves in this world of cruelty, punishment, ugliness, then we're living for the wrong reason. We must seek Him, live for Him wholeheartedly, in all we do or say. Place Him first, so when you fail and fall, He can catch you and carry you the rest of the way. I heard Him tell me that myself. And I suggest you all do this same thing. Even if it's giving up your free will and you don't feel it worthy. We're all worthy to serve Him because we're all here for that. If you're here to serve yourself or serve another God where there's wealth or greed or perversion or lust or addiction, then you're serving your God, not mine. My God is wholesome. My God is clean. My God is trustworthy to a fault. But don't get it messed up. My God, He is very vengeful, and He will remove the things that's in the life that don't need to be there, or that is rotten fruit that needs to be cast out. Are you that fruit? I pray not. Bind the sacrifice with cords, even unto the horns of the altar. The altar means fire, burning and purification, and installation for one purpose only, the destruction of every infirmity that God has not started, and of every attachment that is not an attachment of God, in God. Boy, I'm telling you, that's powerful there. I made a song, one of the songs that I've written, talked to that same thing, that gold is impure when it comes from the ground, but it takes fire to remove what elements is not needed to be in the gold that makes it worthy of keeping. It is the fire in it that purifies. It is the fire that enriches it to be better for gold. Same thing with us. When we stand in the fire of God, it purifies us. It takes us from being something that we wasn't to something that He wants us to be. Now, are you willing to stand in that fire? Only you know. Only you can stand alone. When you leave this world, you'll go alone. When you stand in judgment, you'll stand alone. When you was born in this world, you stood alone. The only reason you didn't, if you was a twin or a triplet or quadruplet, but you still come out one at a time. You didn't all pop out at once. His mom wasn't really like that at all. But every man is allotted one time to die. When you leave this world and you stand before God, how will he perceive you? Will he see you righteous and judged accordingly to your works and your faith and love for him? Even though faith or works don't get you to heaven, but it will show God how much you truly love him, how much truthful faithfulness you will show. You will not destroy it. God does. You bind the sacrifice to the horns of the altar and see what you do not give away to your self-pity when the fire begins. After this way of fire, there is nothing that oppresses or depresses. When the crisis arises, you realize that things cannot touch you as they used to do. What is your way of fire? So many people nowadays worry about their past, what the past has done to define them who they are. They don't look to the future to know what the fire will define them as in the future presence. When we realize that the past is just that, it's a history of where we've been, how we walked, and the enrichment that God had placed before us as we did. When we learn to live for the Lord in a present state of mind or a futuristic state of mind, as a servant humbly and considerate to him, with love and compassion for one another, then are we walking with the Lord. Tell God you are ready to be offered, and God will prove himself to be all you ever dreamed he would be. You know, there was Oswald talking about a dream. And who is sitting here with Reverend Dream? You know, guys, I hope this tonight has resonated somewhere with y'all. I hope that your walk with the Lord will be one that's pure with the fire that cured it. If you are not where you need to be in life, and you need a prayer, you need someone to reach out to speak with. If you don't have no one else, or you need someone else, I'm here. LunaBeck1999 at gmail.com. That's Luna, LUNABECK 1999 at gmail.com. And that will place you into my Gmail. Don't leave me no weird, perverted things, because I'll delete it and you won't be answered. But if you truly need something someone to listen to, someone to pray for you, someone to guide or direct you, I'm here to serve you. Jesus used to wash people's feet as I would for you. Now, I pray that you reach out if you truly need salvation, if you truly need a friend, if you truly need a prayer. I'm not the best, maybe, analyst in the world, but I want to tell you, compassion could be found even in a rock. Even the rock saying praises to God. Hope you had a wonderful night. I'm Reverend Dream. This is Moses Hit the Rock. And you can hear it on my community page. It's a gift to God, from God to you. And I just happen to listen and have a pencil ready. We love each and every one of you. Y'all come back, you hear?
told who above and beyond you came. God's mission for you was never a game. Became fugitive with taskmaster.
Thank you, Carl.
Brother, your life was never considered planned. Moses hit that rock. Moses hit that rock. We are thirsty today. Moses hit that rock. Moses hit that rock. Come on, don't play. Pharaoh sentenced you to your death, but your neck turned to ivory, gave him regrets. God seen your compassion with lost sheep, decided you were one he would keep. Moses hit that rock, Moses hit that rock, we are thirsty today. Moses hit that rock, Moses hit that rock, come on, don't play. Burning bush was a holy sight to see. Remove your shoes, holy ground it will be. Parting the Red Sea so Jews could pass. Egyptian army crossing became grass. Moses hit that rock, Moses hit that rock, we are thirsty today. Moses hit that rock, Moses hit that rock, come on, don't play. Moses hit that rock, Moses hit that rock, we are thirsty today. Moses hit that rock, Moses hit that rock, come on, don't play. Joseph, come on, time to bury you. Joseph, come on, time to bury you.
This is Reverend Dream. Hope y'all come back. God bless. Have a wonderful night.